Hi, today I'm going to show you and talk to you about a very, very interesting book, Wreck This Journal. Wreck This Journal by Keri Smith. This is a very, very interesting book that I bought in Amazon. It's basically written for anybody who is creative or anybody who wants to be a creative. People who want to be designers, artists, architects, people who wanted to create something amazing, either simple or great. So, this book, Wreck This Journal, is all about breaking your fear of creating, breaking your fear of creating anything art, design, a structure, or a book, or whatever you really wanted to create. Maybe fashion designing, clothes, or anything that you wanted to really create, but you're not so sure and you're stressed and you don't know what to do, then you buy this book. This book is an activity book for adults, not really for children. It's an activity book for adults. So, what is in this book? It's it's full of activities. All these pages of this book is full of activities that you don't really do somewhere else. You actually do this inside this book. So, when you create the instructions that are given, whatever the activity that is given, when you do each one of that in every page, simultaneously the book will be changing its shape, changing its structure, changing its color probably, and it will become bulky or it will become thin or whatever. But basically, you would be wrecking this book. By creating, you would be destroying. That is what this book is all about. Let's see, let's go inside this book and let's see what is written. On the third page of this book, one, two, three. Yes, on the third page of this book is a warning. It says during the process of this book, you will get dirty. You may find yourself covered in paint or any other number of foreign substances. You will get wet. You may be asked to do things you question. You may grieve for the perfect state that you found the book in. You may begin to see creative destruction everywhere. You may begin to live more recklessly. So that's what this page says. Yeah. So let's go to the cautions. There are some cautions that are given. But before that, you just need to write who this book belongs to. Your name, your address, and then your phone number and everything. Yeah. But you just keep the book with yourself. There are instructions on this next page. Cha cha cha. Very, very interesting book. So there are 4 5 instructions. The number 1 instruction says carry this with you everywhere you go. Number 2, follow the instructions on every page. Number 3, order is not important. Number 4, instructions are open to interpretations. 5, experiment. And um, there are the materials that are required, very, very, very ordinary materials that you can actually have access every day in your room. Ideas: gum, glue, dirt, saliva, water, weather, garbage, plant life, pencil, pen, needle, thread, stamp, stickers, sticky things, sticks, spoons, comb, twist tie, ink, paint, grass, detergent, grease, tears, crayons, smells, hands, string, balls, photos, newspapers, white things, office supplies, blah, 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 blah. So many things. Eventually, you would be using in this. So, the first activity that this book says is very interesting. And that literally blew me up. I stood up. Yes, literally, I stood up on this book. Yeah. It says, stand here. Wipe your feet, jump up and down. You basically wipe your feet and you just put this book down and you literally stamp on this book on that particular page. That is what this book says. So I literally did that. I did wipe and I stood up on this book. It says stand up. Yeah. So on the next page is pour, spill, pour, spill, drip, spit, fling your coffee here. basically you put coffee or anything, maybe paint or anything on this, and then you fling the page and uh, probably spoil this page. I did spoil this page, but not much. On the third page is that you poke holes in this page using your pencil. You just basically poke holes. You literally poke holes on this page. I already poked, so there is no need for poking again. I did poke it. So on the next page, it says draw fat lines and thin lines. You basically draw fat lines and then thin lines. Anyway, I've already done it. So fat lines, maybe twice you draw and then thin line. The next page, it says, this page is for handprints or fingerprints. Get them dirty and press them down. You basically can wet your paint in color, or wet your hands in color, or put some paint or coffee or tea or anything. Basically, you dirt your hands and then you press both your hands on both pages. I did. And the activity goes on and on and on. The next page is color the entire page. I did it using orange color, the color orange. So every activity is very, 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 very interesting, and you do so much. If this is interesting to you, then you should really buy this book. So there are tons of activities in this book, and you basically create, but you also destroy this book. That's why I think the artist Keri Smith has actually named this book as Wreck This Journal. And I recommend this book for artists, creatives, architects, students, everybody to buy this book and try this. If you're afraid, if you're really afraid of creating an artwork, a design, anything, maybe a cookbook or a new fashion design, whatever it is, I think this book can help you break that fear, because it basically makes you to try different things and take away that fear, address that fear that you have about being an artist, about being creative, about being designer and all that. So basically, I recommend this book to everyone, adults. Try this, it's interesting. And I will be giving the description how to buy this book is actually given in this page. The link is below in the description box. But you can also try it in Amazon. Go to Amazon and then you would search for Wreck This Journal and you will be getting this book. I hope you would be enjoying this book 100%. So I'll come up with another very interesting book in my next video. Bye bye.